Hi, I'm Sean. A warm welcome to my channel. Today I'm chatting about the new moon in Capricorn. This is a really beautiful transit because it creates a trine with Uranus. Think of a trine as the most positive energy flow you can get, big wins, lots of luck, and a little bit of magic. This new moon is also very practical, so we could well get results if we plant seeds now. Please listen to my intro, and then scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign. This new moon really wants practical progress. And Uranus is the quiet engineer handing you the tools. New moons are beginnings. Capricorn makes them practical and long-term. Uranus adds a gentle zap of originality. Put them together on the 18th of January, and you get a moment where change feels possible. Not scary, not sudden, just right. Imagine this. At work you notice a new workflow that saves hours. So you switch. You draft that email to your boss you've been avoiding, because suddenly you feel brave enough to try something different. At home it's the small stuff with big returns. You rearrange how you store things so you can actually find them. You finally clear the clutter in the garage, and somehow everything feels easier. And personally, this is the gold. Capricorn asks for structure, Uranus supplies the update. You delete a habit that's outlived its usefulness. Maybe you test a new sleep routine or a different approach to diet that actually fits your life. Not overnight reinvention. Tiny, meaningful shifts that lead to real progress. This trine gives permission to experiment with confidence. So plant a seed under this full moon. Choose something practical, commit a small action, and let the natural momentum build. Okay? So let's go on and look at each sign. Hi Aries. I think this is all about money for you. The new moon hits your 10th house, trining Uranus in your 2nd house, bringing a nudge toward trying new ways of earning or managing money. This could look like downloading a budgeting app you'll definitely use, rearranging your work schedule so you feel freer, or pitching a fresh idea to your boss before you've even sat down. The overall vibe? You're building something long-term in public life while experimenting with what you value, like rearranging the furniture in your ambitions until the room finally feels right. Go for it, Aries. This is a powerful new moon for you. Hi, Taurus. The new moon energizes your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance travel. This is trining Uranus in your 1st house, giving you a sudden urge to try something new with your identity, like changing your hairstyle or your entire personal philosophy before breakfast. You may surprise yourself by choosing a new path that feels foreign but oddly natural, like waking up and deciding, yes, I do rock climbing now, or yes, I speak Italian starting today. This week pushes you to stretch your world while adjusting your sense of self, slowly, but with those sudden Uranian sparks that make even you rethink your comfort zone. Hi Gemini. The new moon is in your 8th house of shared money. This trines Uranus in the 12th house. I think this could bring a few secrets to the surface about shared money. There may be some unexpected Gemini-style revelations, like waking up and realizing you've been holding on to an old fear, story, or habit that no longer fits. You might delete a folder of ancient emails, leave a group chat you never speak in, or admit to yourself that you're done saying yes to favors you don't want to do. With Uranus stirring your inner world, you get one of those random flashes that says, let's release this right now, and suddenly you're lighter and feeling much better about things. Oh yes, one last thing. Don't be surprised if you have a significant spiritual insight during this period. The ground is ripe for this. Hi Cancer. We have a link between your 7th house and 11th house, which is all about other people and how we relate to them. The new moon in your 7th house trines Uranus in your 11th house, bringing fresh energy into your social world. You might reconnect with someone you haven't spoken to in ages, join a group chat you previously ignored, or realize a friendship is shifting in a good way. Uranus may also nudge you toward a surprising new alliance, like agreeing to work with someone you barely know, or saying yes to a new social invite before you have time to overthink it. Hi Leo, we have an activation of your 6th and 10th houses. So the energy is all about work and routines. If you retired, then the energy is more about your daily rituals and your reputation in the community. How do people see you? The new moon in your 6th house trines Uranus in your 10th house, so a change in your daily rhythm may ripple into your career. This could look like tweaking your morning routine and suddenly feeling inspired to pitch a new idea at work, or testing a new system that makes you look like the most efficient person in the room. Uranus might push you toward one of those surprise Leo rising moments, like deciding on the spot to update your portfolio, volunteer for a visible role, or step into a leadership task before anyone else notices there's a gap. Greetings, Virgo. This new moon wants you to go and have some fun, or think about your entertainment. I think fun is really important for Virgos right now. The South Node in your sign the last few months has been tough. The new moon in your 5th house trines Uranus in your 9th house, giving you a playful push to try something new. Maybe you sign up for a workshop outside your comfort zone, pick up a hobby you dropped years ago, or get curious about a new belief or interest you never thought you'd explore. You might even surprise yourself with a spontaneous creative idea, like deciding to paint or starting a new wine course. Maybe do some research on finding some really good series. Just an idea. Hi Libra, your 4th and 8th house energies are combined. I think this is a good chance to reflect on your home and where you live. Also think about how you share bills or resources at home. The new moon in your 4th house trines Uranus in your 8th house, giving you sudden insights about what you need emotionally or financially. This could look like deciding to reorganize shared bills, taking a surprising step toward emotional honesty with someone close, or letting go of an old fear that's been shaping your comfort zone. Uranus may spark a spontaneous move, like clearing out a drawer full of ancient papers, setting a boundary with a family member, or realizing you're ready for a new rhythm at home. Hi Scorpio, how we communicate with people is important right now. I think you're being given a fresh chance here to open communication channels with people in a good way. The new moon in your 3rd house trines Uranus in your 7th house, stirring fresh energy in your partnerships or with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or other combo. You might decide to change the way you communicate with a partner. Maybe you start sharing calendars, setting check-ins, or sending the kind of honest message you usually overthink. A spontaneous conversation could open a new chapter with someone important, or an unexpected idea from another person changes the way you move through your week. You may even surprise yourself by suggesting a plan first for once. Hi Sagittarius. This new moon is all about money and how you make it. Are there any clever tweaks you can make to your daily structure to make earning money a little easier? The new moon in your 2nd house trines Uranus in your 6th house, bringing a jolt of inspiration to your daily life. This could look like deciding on the spot to streamline your work routines, rearranging your desk, trying a new productivity method, or even changing your meal schedule because you want more energy. You may get a sudden idea about how to earn a bit more, like picking up a side task, selling something you no longer use, or reorganizing your workflow so you get things done faster. Uranus encourages small experiments that make your day-to-day life feel better. Hi Cap. If you are Capricorn rising, this new moon is very much about identity, but in a playful way. If you are Cap Sun, it's more likely about your roles in society. How do you see yourself as a father, or teacher, or any other role you take? But again, with some fun. Nothing too serious, please. The new moon in your 1st house trines Uranus in your 5th house, creating a burst of confidence that pushes you toward more expressive choices. You might surprise yourself by trying something playful or unexpected, like signing up for a class, posting something creative, flirting with someone you normally wouldn't, or exploring a hobby you abandoned because life got too serious. Uranus encourages spontaneity, so you may catch yourself saying, "Why not?" more than usual. Small risks feel freeing, and your identity gets a refreshing reset. Hi Aquarius. You have a connection between the 4th and 12th houses which on the surface seem to involve different layers of consciousness. The 4th house is like the cozy basement of your life, the place where your childhood boxes, old memories, and emotional roots are stored. The 12th house, on the other hand, is the secret attic you didn't even know you had, full of forgotten dreams, strange symbols, and the occasional ghost of past patterns. The new moon in your 12th house trines Uranus in your 4th house, stirring fresh changes in your inner world and your home base. You might suddenly feel inspired to rearrange a room, clear out sentimental clutter, or try a new routine that stabilizes your emotional space. Uranus may bring a small but meaningful shift, like an idea about how to create more comfort at home, or a surprising moment of clarity about a family pattern you're ready to rewrite. You may also crave more quiet time, even if it looks like taking a long shower to think, stepping outside for 5 minutes of air, or sneaking in a nap that resets your whole mood. Hi Pisces, hope you're doing well. We have an interesting combo of houses here, the 11th and 3rd house. For some people, this will be a lot about social media and how we connect or chat. If you avoid social media, then I think it will mean more about community and how we communicate or relate. The new moon in your 11th house trines Uranus in your 3rd house, stirring up fresh ideas around communication and connection. You might surprise yourself by initiating a conversation you've avoided, sending a bold message in a group chat, or spontaneously signing up for a workshop or neighborhood event. Uranus may spark random brilliance, like sketching out a new plan for a future goal, choosing a different route to work and getting a great idea, or suddenly realizing which friends energize you and which drain you.